Boom! What's good, YouTube? Taiku here. So I figured I'd do this video before. Okay, what ends up usually happening when I want to do video and I don't do the video is I forget about the video and I just end up not doing it at all. Sorry if I sound nasally. I'm a little bit sick, under the weather, weird weather here. Okay, as per the title, this is it's weird because I get a phone call from, so I buy lots of cars and I lease and I finance them a lot through a specific bank. I'm in Canada, so it's Bank of Montreal, so it's in Canada, and they call me and they're like, "Hey Ty," so they called me on the phone. I spoke to them. They're like, "Hey Ty," I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like, "Is everything okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" Like, why are you guys calling me? And they're like, "Oh, cause you didn't make your first Alfa Romeo payment." And I'm like, "Since when do I ever like manually or go to the bank to make a payment?" Like, usually. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, like normally when I finance, lease, or buy cars, like they take it out automatically from the bank account that I filled out the sheet with, and I've never had to manually pay my car loan. Usually it's just they ask me if I want it monthly or bi-weekly, which I did say. I just said take it out monthly. It's I don't know, whatever, it's easier monthly compared to bi-weekly. And they're like, okay. This was at Alfa Romeo. But then yeah, when the bank called me, they said that the dealer actually never put that through. So they've been expecting me to like manually pay my car note, like either through, I don't even know how I would like pay them directly. Like, I'm so used to them taking it out of my bank account through the deposit form directly. Like, I'm not even sure how I would pay them. Like, I asked them, like, okay, what was I supposed to do? They said I was supposed to, like, because I use them for bank loans, but I don't actually have a bank account associated with this bank. But they said I should have, or I could have walked into the bank and made a payment in cash or something. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, usually it's taken straight out of my bank account through the auto deposit, which I provided the form to my dealer when I bought the car. And they said that the dealer never inputted that through. So they didn't even have my auto deposit form or information. So this was on a phone call, and ended up going down there, and they told me the same thing, that the dealer kind of dropped the ball on that. They never put the payment through, or they never gave the bank, which is them, the automatic payment that I was supposed to pay. Like, so they were expecting me to come into the bank every month to pay my car note. Do any of you guys do that? Because I don't. I sure as hell don't do that. And so it's all worked out now, but I just think it's crazy that like I had to go through that, because I confirmed with my dealer like what. So when the loan starts, I did have deferred payments, which means like I didn't have to pay. I think it was like 1 or 2 months, and then my first payment started on the 16th, and I confirmed with them, and they said that's when it's gonna be taken out. It's gonna be monthly, but it just never was. I had money in there, obviously. Yeah. So now it's worked out, but I just think. But anyways, that's about it for my car dilemmas for now. Yeah, I'm still like mind blown. Like, how did that even happen? Like, I've never had a situation where I actually had to go in, or like even make any type of like car payment manually. And maybe it's a lesson to you guys, like, just double check. Actually, I don't even know how you double check, because I bought in tons of cars before and never has this ever happened. I asked them, like, does this affect my credit? Because it's pretty crazy. Like, I don't think it's my fault. They said no, of course not. They said like I've done deals with them like plenty of times, and it won't affect the credit. And this following month or next month they're just gonna take out double, which is fine, completely fine. But yeah, I shouldn't hit my credit, and that's about it. Peace.